We have to turn now to what we saw yesterday in Louisville. A grand jury's decision not to charge any police officers for the killing of Breonna Taylor. There were protests in the streets of Louisville overnight, protests really in the streets all over the country. I want to bring in now Ben Crump, the attorney that represents the family of Breonna Taylor, here with me. Thank you, as always, for the time, Ben. And I want you to talk to that young brother, young sister on the street, upset, hurt, angry about that decision. And they ask you, how is it possible, Ben, that a grand jury is saying no one is criminally responsible for the death of Breonna Taylor? How do you answer them?
Well, TJ, it starts with asking the question that Breonna Taylor's family is asking, the question that me and my co-counsels, Lanita Baker and Sam Aguiar, are asking: what evidence did the Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron present to that grand jury on behalf of Breonna Taylor? Or did he present any evidence for her? Because if he did not, he unilaterally put his finger on the scales of justice in an attempt to exonerate these police officers for killing Breonna Taylor and to deny Breonna Taylor's family their day in court by ensuring that she would not get justice. On the indictment, TJ, her name is not even listed.
The one officer who actually they don't believe shot her, he's the one who is facing charges. Does that rub some kind of salt in the wound that he missed so badly? Essentially, is what the decision says, is that he is the one being charged.
Well, the slap in the face is that nobody was charged. None of the officers were charged for shooting bullets into Breonna Taylor's apartment, or even worse, into Breonna Taylor's body. But her white neighbor's apartment had the bullets go into it, and the officer was charged for wanton endangerment for that apartment, but not for Breonna or Breonna's black neighbors who a bullet went into their apartment above. And so it underscores, TJ, what we keep arguing, whether in George Floyd, Jacob Blake Jr., Ahmaud Arbery, there are two justice systems in America. One for white America and one for black America.
It sounds like the grand jurors looked and said, okay, they had a warrant, they were legally, had the right to be there, the officers, they were shot at, they had the right to shoot back, therefore they were justified. But let's go back now to what they didn't consider, which was that warrant. So if the warrant, some argue, was gained with perjury, that argument that the warrant was actually gained illegally, then Ben, are there other people? Do we need to go back a little bit? Are there other people who were involved in getting that warrant who possibly should be charged with putting this chain of events underway that led to her death?
TJ, that's why Breonna's family and our legal team are demanding that Daniel Cameron, the Kentucky Attorney General, release the transcript of the grand jury proceedings so we will know what was presented to them.
And I can't imagine what the family's going through. Like you said, you explained earlier that the family is just devastated by the news that none of the officers were going to be held responsible for her death. But Ben, thank you as always for your time. I'm sorry every time we get together we are having these conversations, but always appreciate talking to you.
Thank you so much, TJ.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.